Tonight's video is ever so proudly sponsored by Bright Cellars. Now, I'm not much of an alcohol drinker, but I very much enjoy a glass of wine with dinner and even just watching a movie. But as someone who has always allowed everyone to pick my wine for me, with no educated background in taste or volume, I was never able to truly enjoy the different varieties some simple bushels of grapes had to offer. Bright Cellars completely changed my wine tasting game. They will match you with wines from all over the world, curated to your palate. You simply take a quick 7-question, non-wine snobby quiz, and they gather your taste preferences to deliver you wines you are guaranteed to like. For me, I received 6 gorgeous bottles, all different, all delicious, and 3 of them I'll be showing you now. Bright Cellars includes an educational card for each wine that is delivered to your door. The wine card shows you where it's from, the serving temp, the fruits, spices, or wood tastes you'll experience, and much more. Bright Cellars makes an amazing gift for any occasion, with wines of all kinds being delivered directly to your door. They pride themselves on not only intense education of each wine, but outstanding customer service, and rightfully so. Their delight guarantee means if you don't dig a bottle of it in your shipment, they will send you a replacement in your next box. Right now, Bright Cellars is giving our family, 21 and older, 50% off their first 6-bottle box. Click the link in my description to take the quiz and get started today. And thank you beyond words for sponsoring today's video, Bright Cellars. And let's just get right into it, family. Hey, family. Welcome. Tap, 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 tap. We've got the nails back. I recently took a 3 to 4 month break with my nails. I had to let them breathe. Even though I got what's called healthy nail for a year prior, but it turns out healthy nail is much better than acrylic, so all my men, women, non-binary, and all genders in between, consider getting healthy nail next time you get your nails done. So with that being said, since we had a sponsor in the beginning, I'd like to thank you so much for handling these sponsors in the beginning of our videos. It really helps put food on the table and to be able for me to put money away for my family and myself. So thank you so much for handling it. Second warning before we start today's video: any mid-roll ads you see, comment down below. YouTube automatically places them in between my videos whenever I click that I want to monetize a video, and I have to go in manually and take them out. It is not my choice. I have not done that at all. I'm pretty well off at the moment, so. And third warning, I am going to be doing a what's in my bag today. Gracevasmr ASMR recently did a video with actually the same exact bag. It's the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, and I'm going to be showing you what's in it. But the first item I'm going to be showing you what's in it is a firearm, and in the state of Pennsylvania in America, for those in different areas of the world, we have the right to bear arms in my state, and because of my stalker in my past and ultimately dangers that I have faced growing up and throughout my life, I choose to carry a firearm for self-defense. I have been doing it since 2014, since the year that my dad died, so for anybody wondering why I'm casually about to pull out a bit, that's why. And we are 4 minutes into the video probably at this point, so let's get right into it. ASMR. What's in my bag? So, Grace had the Palm Springs Mini, the same exact one I did. Now, you're probably wondering, very first thought is, oh, look at her with her, basic ass bitch hair and her Louis Vuitton and her gun. No, my expensive, I guess, if you will, pastime is I have always wanted, growing up, was to carry a Louis Vuitton. And if you go back in our videos, when I started this channel, I used to carry a fake one. All my life, all I wanted was a Louis Vuitton bag, and actually, the reason I have this one is thanks to Tana Mongoose, who, I don't watch her content, but a long time ago, she came out with a video where she had a red one, and it completely fell apart or broke or something, and there were only like 2 in America at the time. So anyway, I love the backpack because I don't carry a lot of things, which you'll be seeing. It may look like it, but I don't carry it. So anyway, this one is the most, there were 2 versions of this bag. The first one didn't have the flap up here and the zipper, which is on the side. It has the Louis V logo. It was very hard to open. So this is the most recent version of the Palm Springs Mini. Now they have the regular book bag, which I do have as well, but I only carry that whenever we go on trips. This is my natural day bag. I wear it on my bike. I wear it just overall whenever we take our kids out. I can throw their masks in here. I can throw little items in here. This is not a leather Louis. I do have a leather Louis inside in my house, which I don't have here, but this is a canvas bag, so although it's not the fanciest Louis carries, it's still very durable. And Louis Vuitton does have a lifetime warranty with their bags. Not sponsored. Please sponsor me, Louis Vuitton. I want to be just like Rich Lux, who has to, walk in the mall with security when there's literally not a soul in there. But it does have a leather strap and leather straps. Now, I've had this bag for about 4 months, and I do have a little bit of discoloration on the straps. All of the little screws that go into this bag have Louis Vuitton logo on it, every part of it, including the hooks. If I want to unhook this and shorten it, it's a very, very long process. You have to take a screwdriver, a real Louis Vuitton designated screwdriver, which my husband just used a regular one, and you have to unscrew all of these. But anyway, the discoloration on the straps is because of me wearing sunscreen this year and taking this on the bike. So I wear tank tops, and looking on the back, most of my tank tops to be able to just not be overheated and still be able to get sun, because I'm very pale. I'm so pale. You're on air. No. Is open back. So when I'm carrying the Louis, I'll show you what it looks like on before we get inside. It does hang down here by my armpit, which means the deodorant I'm wearing discolors and the sunscreen I wear discolors as well. But thankfully for real leather, it can be cleaned and the stains can be removed. So I do have an oil to clean these backpacks. So here's what it looks like. It hangs kind of low naturally. So one thing about the Mini is when I first bought it, it actually hangs on your butt. So we did have to go in and resize it and, unscrew the straps. But anyway, the rest of the bag is canvas, and it has a front pocket, which I do not use. It's so small, and this is a little tough to handle, so I'm struggling right now pulling this, so we're gonna leave it be. But the first edition of the Palm Springs Minis didn't have these flaps over it. Now it does, which I really appreciate. So, going into the bag now. I did give a warning. I am going to be pulling out a firearm. So, for self-defense, actually the first thing is for all of shooters out there, I carry a Kimber 9mm. Now, because of YouTube's policies, I'm not going to be showing this long. It's in its holster, but it has a laser sight on it, meaning if I need to use it in a situation very quickly, you always put your finger, never put your finger on the trigger in any circumstance for everyone's safety. Never hold a gun in front of somebody pointing, whether there's a round in the chamber or not. You always want to be safe. My holster came with my gun. It's a Kimber holster. Kimbers are very expensive firearms because they're durable and they last. And my holster gives me the ability to carry another mag on me. So if for some reason, because I am a bad shoot, if I ever need to reload very quickly, there's a button on the side. You press it, this comes out, and you can just go ahead and change it. And that's it. So I carry that in my backpack. That's the first thing I carry in my bag. Moving on to what else is in my bag. I carry a mask. And these masks can be found at Hot Topic. They have like all different kinds, like Sailor Moon, and for Halloween they have like Ouija board masks. My kids and I have a whole entire basket of these. We have a little basket in my dining room where you can just go through and they pick one each day for school, and I'll pick one each day if I even care. Because I'm like, I don't care if it's a medical grade mask or a cotton mask. I just need to make sure I get to Dunkin' Donuts before I have a, conniption fit. But this is the one I'm currently using. It has little moons on it. And it's pretty big on my face, so and you can adjust the straps at the top. What's interesting about these masks is the medical grade ones we make our children use, like when going to Walmart or something like that. You cannot adjust the straps, but my husband ties them just like this, so you can do the exact same thing with the medical grade ones. So moving on, third thing I carry is magnetic eyeliner. So because I wear false lashes, I've been wearing recently, actually I've always worn a Moxie lash, and it's a magnetic lash brand, but their lashes do last, so I always make sure to carry the liner in the book bag just in case. This one's pretty much done. See, it's like kind of gooey at the top, but I always carry because I go on my bike a lot during the summer, and although we're going into fall right now, I still like to carry it because we like to take trips on the weekend when my kids spend a night at grandma's. And on the bike, although I wear these massive bifocals, the wind can still every once in a while take a magnet off or pull it up. So carrying this in the bag, it keeps it really easy for me to just stop and hurry up and use my phone camera and stick them back on. Now, I will say that I do have to make sure like everything's tightened before throwing it into this bag, because this was a pretty expensive bag and I'm not trying to ruin that. Third thing I carry in the bag, which is a two-piece, are Q-tips and H2O Ocean. So I carry this for two reasons, and I carry the Q-tips for one. So H2O Ocean is for a multitude of things. It's saltwater spray. When I went to the beach recently, got my nose re-pierced, and if you can see up close, there is what's called a keloid over my piercing. Now, even though the pierced through the old hole. I was still at the beach for 4 or 5 days after I got it pierced. So a lot of salt water that is not like pure salt water like this got into the piercing when swimming, and it created a keloid, and a keloid is basically a giant ball trying to form over the piercing. Luckily, if you look, there's a scab on it. It's going away, thankfully, and because of that, I'm using the H2 Ocean. You can use it on piercings, tattoos, and because I'm also gauging my ears right now back to where I had them. Right now they are at 7/16. You can use the H2O to just give it a fresh spray. So, and the Q-tips, the travel Q-tips. Are for spraying the H2 Ocean on it and then just going in my nose and cleaning the hole and the outside. So, third thing we've got is Aquaphor, which I use this on a fresh tattoo. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it in my bag, and I probably won't in the weeks. Whenever we recently went to VA Beach, you can check a story time-ish on my side channel, WARNINSSS Story Basic. It's in the description as usual. I got a VA Beach tattoo because of how much I loved my vacation there and how much I love Virginia Beach. I will live there someday. So just how convenient it is right now. I haven't applied any of it today. We're just going to. And everybody always asks, they're like, is that dolphin high? And I'm like, yes it is, absolutely. Marijuana is decriminalized in Virginia Beach, and I had myself a ball and a biscuit down there. So, Aquaphor is definitely helpful for a new tattoo. Next, in my bag. Literally, this is just a design pocket. I can't stand it. It's like, I can't stand it when she touches me. But next thing I have in my bag is just some deodorant, and because of summer it gets really hot where I'm from, but the weather also changes drastically, so when I'm re-putting on hoodies on my bike and taking them off, not only does sweat deteriorate the deodorant, but also the hoodies, just wearing them, will pick stuff up, residue, so it's good to reapply. And I can't stand the cucumber scent. The only reason I have this is because it's all Walmart ad, but residue. I was dyslexic. Usually I would just have like a normal scent of Dove, but I've used Dove all my life, so. Next two things, there should only be one of these. You know what's funny is both of these lipsticks from the brands are two problematic people we've had. Kat Von D, Miss Anti-Vaccination. And then we have Jeffree Star Mannequin, which you can't find this lipstick anywhere, and it's on my lips currently. It's the only lipstick that looks good on my skin. I don't care. I have to get this lipstick. If you have a dupe for Mannequin, please comment down below. But this is like 2 years old. It doesn't even have the logo on the front anymore, and this is falling apart. What's funny is it still smells like root beer though, but I guarantee it's expired. And then this one is Kat Von D in the color Ludwig, which is somewhat similar to Mannequin, but it's nowhere near the same thing. And last but not least, which I don't know if I showed, and I'm not proud of it, but on my side channel video, I was smoking, and unfortunately, because of the stress with potential divorce and just overall like tax season came up, and there was a whole issue getting YouTube taxes, like my W-2 or 1099 or whatever it is. It was really hard to request it because they sent it to the wrong address, and there's just so much stress going on. You guys can watch it over on WARNINSSS Story Basic. I have my box and shoop, 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 lighter. That I keep in my bag. And that's it for the main pocket. The rest that I have that could use cleaned out, it's all like residue. I keep thinking residual when I say residue, but in the little pocket back here, when you open the Louis Vuitton bag, it has the logo in here, and then somewhere in here it has a little tag with the serial number on it. So anybody who doesn't believe it's real, which I would never sit and take the time to prove to them anyway, I could go in and peep there it is. It's right in there if you can see. Wherever I pointed at, yeah, right back there, it has a serial number on it, just to prove its authenticity. So, in the back pocket where the logo is right here, I have all of my bank cards. I have my credit cards, bank cards. I have my gun permit, which I just got renewed 2 days ago, actually, for 5 years now. And these are like the most important things I have in my bag. They are lens cleaning makeup wipes. So, although my bike has a windshield on it, when I'm going like 80 miles per hour, it is still possible for bugs to just smack you in the face and make you have a bad day. And they'll smack on your glasses too. So it's always good to have these. Do not get any other brand. I don't even know the name. Z's. Like the Z's app. Speaking of like ASMR GB, who created that app, and Ben, her husband, is my manager. Check out their like newest TikTok where Ben is like a basketball and GB's like balancing them. I think I watched it like 50 times last night. My husband was like, "Why are you doing this to yourself?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Like, I need to burn this entire 15 seconds in my head." But yeah, the Z's makeup wipe is where it's at. Or lens wipe, not makeup wipe. And then last but not least, family, is this is actually my daughter's, but it still works. Because from getting my hair bleached every month, like the roots, I'm going in 2 days, there's like a piece of dandruff. I'm going in to get my roots touched up, and I accidentally dyed my hair purple because of the shampoo I've been using. But anyway, from getting my hair bleached over and over, it's really thin, so it fits when I wear my daughter's hair dye. But yeah, and I keep all the little things, like even my lighters. I never keep my lipsticks though, but I keep the little things in the back of this pocket right here. But with that being said, that's it. And I guess to finish off, how I place things in my bag is I keep the eyeliners and lipstick on the bottom of the bag. Then comes the H2 Ocean to make space, the Aquaphor, the Q-tips, my cigarettes, the mask I'll keep on the top, but then comes the deodorant, Firearm. See, for my gun lovers out there, if you ever want to, I would love to do a video of my collection. I currently own 12 firearms, and my husband currently owns 9, I think, and the only reason I have 3 more is because his are like very large, automatic. It's a big thing, but I do collect, and I do very much enjoy collecting, and I am proud of my right to bear arms. If there's one, I don't vote for Trump, but if there's one political thing out there that people worry about, is the right to bear arms, and I believe that's a right that all Americans should have. And then, on top of everything, my mask. Oh. And that, family, is what is in my bag. If you liked this evening's video, because it's not like a go to sleep video, it's kind of a pop in the background type, go ahead and comment down below what you think. If you have to say that, you know, I'm all like trying to be bougie and hold my Louis Vuitton, or about, you know, my permit and everything like that, you obviously didn't watch today's video and I'm probably going to delete your comment. I love you with all of my person, and if nobody's told you that they love you today, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, family.